with a shotgun, multiple shots fired.
It's discussed at work, at the club, it's news. So it's human nature to talk about tragedies, as sad as it is, and try and analyze it and work through it.
It was like pow, pow, pow. And then a few seconds it stopped, and then it pow, 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 pow.
Range is hot!
Something bad happens in the news, and everybody overreacts.
Vi är bara 90 svenska mil norr om det så hårt våldsdrabbade USA. Och här på Easy Elgin Sportsman Club kalibreras långdistansgevären för en familjedag. Och det är bara en futtig gräns mellan Kanada och USA. Men relationen till vapen och sättet som en del väljer att använda dem på tycks skilja sig åt. Och väl hemma förklarar vår skytteinstruktör John Evers att vapen måste vårdas som barn och dukar upp på vardagsrumsbordet.
For this, there's the, again, aesthetics. I think this is beautiful. And for me, the memory. It's better to have one and not need it than need it, not have. It's a common saying we have in the gun world.
So as a father, do you feel more safe if your kids can handle a gun?
Absolutely.
Runt om oss är det skördetid nu för majsbönderna i området. Och i de här jordbruksbygderna är brottsligheten mycket låg.
This is a Daewoo K2, so this is actually a South Korean firearm.
Semi-automatic?
Semi-automatic, yeah.
Vilket gör John Evers vapensamling än mer märklig på många sätt. Det handlar om en kontrollerad kärlek till vapen, säger han.
If there was some madman with a gun out in front of the street and there was something occurring that needed someone, you'd want me there. Because you know I'm not going to miss. I'm very good with these tools.
Och John är helt övertygad om att hans kärlek till vapen kan överföras till vem som helst.
New gate we're putting in right now, it's not working yet. We'll have it operational in another couple weeks. Automated gate in our new clubhouse.
Kan du vinna att jag ska prova att skjuta, John? Så nu är det dags.
Is on a 45-degree, we're shooting the gong. See at the 100 yards, see a little bit of orange there? Yeah. Those are painted gongs. You'll see it better when you look through the scope. The paint just worn off. You want to stand at a 45-degree angle to your target and then lean into it. Point your toes at the target. Remember, as if you're a boxer. That was high left. Hit! But then that gives you the idea of the size of the pellets.
Råden är många och intensiva. Benställningen, andningen och allt från en man som gjort vad han lovat sedan han blev ordförande. Öppnat den kontroversiella skytteklubben för allmänheten och rekryterat fler medlemmar. Och familjedagen är en viktig marknadsföring.
Okay, so here's the indoor range. It's 25 meters long. Bullseye.
Jag skulle ljuga om jag sa att det inte var kul att prova på. Men jag gillar inte vapen. Jag kommer förmodligen inte skjuta igen och det känns inte bekvämt. Jag är inte speciellt bra heller förresten. Och den här familjedagen på skytteklubben drar mycket folk. Gemenskap och spänning gör att barn och föräldrar samlas kring måltavlorna.
I didn't really get into it until my kids kind of started, and he was a member here and said, oh, there's a junior program. The kids got started. I was coming out more, got interested more. They were a little older, able to do some myself.
Här i Kanada tar det upp till 2 månader att få vapenlicens efter registrering och bakgrundskontroll. Och alla vapenägare kontrolleras kontinuerligt mot brottsregistret, fast de hårda kraven gäller inte om du vill skaffa ett gevär. Men trots att det finns skjutvapen i vart 5:e hushåll är våldsbrotten med vapen mycket låga. Färre än 200 mord begås här i ett land med nästan 35 miljoner invånare. Och Dr. Langman har studerat varför så få skjuts till döds i Kanada.
It has been decreasing since 1974, and the question is why, and it's been increasing at a general trend. And one of the reasons that I found that was the cause of this, potentially, is that the population is aged. With an aging population, there's less impulsivity in terms of both criminal behavior as well as regular behavior, and therefore there tends to be less homicide. As well, things like poverty tended to increase the rates of homicide when poverty levels were low. Using several different factors to study that, we found that homicide rates in turn dropped.
Dead. Windage is perfect. Inch low.
Det luktar krut på skytteklubben, som steg för steg växt med korta och långa banor för både fasta och rörliga mål. Och Mike Ford och hans familj är några av de absolut färskaste medlemmarna.
This is like golfing for people that don't want to walk. To me, that's the way I like it.
You don't feel like you need it for self-protection at home? Or?
No, not in our society, not today. No, not in Canada.
Och mellan salvorna upprepar skyttarna samma mantra. Det här är inte USA.
We have a better social support system. Our bottom line isn't as low as theirs. Our poverty level isn't as low as theirs. Our average education level is not as low as theirs. So when people understand their actions, understand the consequences, they understand that the reward and risk isn't as good as it is, and all those factors come in our favor.
All right, welcome. East Elgin's second three-gun nation match. We're having a great day today. Weather's turned out nice.
Men trots den uppenbara skjutglädjen vill de kanadensiska vapenägarna framhålla sig som ganska goda exempel.
Clear the range!
Do you need a big screen TV? Do you need a fast car? Do you need to drink alcohol? It's the freedom of choice, right? So from the very beginning of each of our nations, we were negotiated with peace, and the Americans were armed revolution. So we start at 2 different points as far as firearms is concerned culturally. So that makes a difference when we look and talk about firearms.
Are you ready? Stand by!
We have a system that prevents criminals from freely accessing firearms. They have to go to the black market, smuggle them in from the States. They have their own illegal underground for firearms. But the amount of legal crimes or crimes with legal guns is very, very low because of our gun control. It keeps the guns out and puts them in responsible gun owner hands.